Demon Slayer is easily one of the most influential and talked about new gen anime worldwide. Some people may not agree, but it's the facts. What's up guys, it's your boy Romans, aka Roman Sensei, and today we're about to rank every single breathing style in Demon Slayer. I know a lot of you guys requested it, so we're about to finally get it done. So if you have not hit that subscribe button yet, please do so and join the crew. We'd love to have you. Now this is about to be a fun one, I'm not gonna lie to you. I just finished it and it stressed me out. It really did. One of the main reasons that I love Demon Slayer is because of all the different scenarios with the breathing styles and the demon blood arts. It's amazing. I love it. It keeps me entertained. So remember, this is not a power ranking with the characters that these breathing styles represent. We are going to be ranking the breathing styles. And of course, I can't wait for you guys to share your rankings with me in the comments below. So let's just get to it. All right, guys, now as you look at the screen, I have the tiers right here, and I kept it really simple this time because when I was trying to think of tier names and everything, it honestly stressed me out. First off, we're starting off with sound breathing. Now look, we already know a lot about sound breathing. I am a big fan of sound breathing just off of the animation, but again, can't judge it just off that. I'm already going to put it at B tier though. So I mean, we know that this breathing style was created by Tengen Uzui, and come on now, I mean, bro is smooth with it. What makes it even more likable is just how Tengen uses his breathing style with the dual Nichiren cleavers, and of course they're always dripped out too. Like everything about this breathing style is just, it's hard to separate that breathing style with Tengen, and I'm trying my best. So I think B is the perfect spot for it, and that's where it's staying. Because if I start talking about the musical score technique and everything, I'm gonna want to move it up a little bit, but I'm not, because it was not strong enough to win the fight with Gyotaro. You know what I'm saying? Did I say his name right? I've been saying his name wrong for a while, I think, and all of y'all have been getting me in the comments. Gyutaro. I know it's not Gyutaro. Gyutaro. We're gonna stay with that. Let me know if I said it right. So I think B's a fair spot for sound breathing. I do. I don't remember if I said it earlier, but I think it's pretty cool also that sound breathing comes from thunder breathing. That's a fun fact. I think that's cool. Next up, we have a personal favorite of mine, and it's water breathing. And look, come on now. We've seen it used by Giyu mainly throughout the story, as well as Tanjiro, and I'm already gonna instantly put it at A. I think water breathing is A tier. I think we've seen enough characters use water breathing in their own way to know that it's just a top ranked breathing style. I mean, come on now. Like, not even talking about Giyu, I think it's just an A tier. It's already a naturally stronger element than most of the other breathing styles, so that already gives it a lot of points. And it is a pretty crazy offensive style because, I mean, if I'm correct, I'm pretty sure that Giyu just uses a standard blade. And as we all know, water breathing mimics the water, specifically the flow of the water, and replicates it with the user's movements, techniques, and abilities, and that's why I said Giyu is just smooth with it. But so are the other characters that use water breathing. So right there, I think water breathing is perfect at A tier, and it's gonna stay there. Next, we have serpent breathing, and we see that used by Obanai, and that actually branches off from water breathing, which is pretty cool too. I'm going to put serpent breathing in B tier. At the moment, I don't know if I'm gonna put it over sound. I'm gonna just put it right there though right now. I'm gonna put it right there. I think serpent breathing is a very unique style because, again, it was created by Obanai to utilize his own traits, you know, similar to Mitsuri and similar to Tengen. Because there are some advantages though, you know, if he is blinded, you know, he has a serpent that can help him see, as we've seen in the manga. I'm gonna put him, okay, you know what, yeah, I'm putting serpent breathing above sound. It could switch again, it could, because it's already getting crazy. I told you it's gonna be wild, it's gonna be wild. Remember, this is not a strength ranking with these characters. These characters are just representing the breathing styles that they use. So that's what's making this really tough right now. Next, we're going to mist breathing. Now look, as a manga reader, if I didn't see the new season that just came out, I probably would have this lower than where I'm gonna put this now, because the animation just made mist breathing just look beautiful. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? And once again, I know they don't use these effects in the actual story, but once you told us that, it's stuck in our minds now. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. They knew what they were doing with this. So I'm gonna put mist breathing in B tier. Ooh, man. I mean, the crazy thing is with how Muichiro uses mist breathing, it's like, if I was gonna involve Muichiro in this as well, he'd probably be up at A tier, but I don't think the breathing style is A tier. I think Muichiro using it is A tier. I don't know if it could be A tier if another character used it, you know, if that makes sense. So I'm gonna keep him at B. I'm gonna keep mist breathing at B. All right, now next up, we have another self-created breathing style by one of my favorite Hashiras, and oh, this is tough. Ooh, I'm gonna start insect breathing at, I'm gonna do C tier at the moment. I really wanna put insect breathing up at B tier. I really do. So as a lot of us already know, Shinobu is the only user of this. She is the one that created this breathing style to make up for her lack of physical strength. It's a creative ass breathing style. It really is. Manga readers know what I'm talking about. I knew doing this ranking was gonna stress me out. I just knew it. Ask Doma. Really, that's what's making me want to move it up, honestly. But at the moment, C. Whew, damn. Next up, we have flame breathing, and I'm about to spit my facts with this, because let me tell you right now, flame breathing is A tier. Straight up. Oh man. People get confused sometimes with Rengoku. They're like, oh, he died too quick. Look who he lost to. Bro lost to Akaza. You know what I'm saying? Like, Akaza just decided to pull up at that time. So I mean, I know we're gonna see some Rengoku jokes in the comments, but you know what's up. And funny thing is, Rengoku isn't the only flame breather, and I'm not talking about his family members. Mitsuri also was a flame breather user before she made her own breathing style. I don't know if a lot of you guys knew that. Also, fun fact, Mitsuri was also a flame breathing user, and I think that was crazy. She was using flame breathing before she created her own breathing style. Next up, we have thunder breathing, and instantly, I'm putting that at A tier. I am really wanting to put it above flame breathing. I might switch that, but ooh, it's tough. It's tough. It's so tough. Of course, we know it's used by Zenitsu, who learned it from his grandfather, who was a former Hashira, and the breathing style is just potent. First form Thunderclap and Flash Godspeed and Flaming Thunder God? Come on now. Thunder breathing, A tier, come on. Next up, we have Beast breathing, used by one of our favorite characters, Inosuke. Maybe not everyone's favorite character, but you know, he's on my list. He's on my list. He has his time. He has his time. But no, Beast breathing, I'm actually gonna give it a B. You know, this breathing style was created by Inosuke himself, and I'm actually not surprised that he was capable of that. You know, he's very capable of a lot of things, and we've seen him flex Beast breathing quite often. When you think about it, that's one of the most realistic breathing styles. You know, with these effects and everything, that honestly is, we've seen it raw when you think about it. I'm definitely, yeah, B tier. So I mean, the dual chip blades, the enhanced animal actions, it's a rebellious type of fighting style that fits perfectly for Inosuke. Next up, we have stone breathing, and you guys already know where this is going. A tier. Most, if not all, the techniques utilize the ground and surroundings around the user, and I just cannot wait for this to get animated, to see Guillaume do his thing, see stone breathing, because it's a very offensive, destructive force, man. Like, Kokoshibo praised Guillaume in their fight, sort of like Madara, you know, did Might Guy, before even showing his Demon Slayer mark. You know what I'm saying? Guillaume was going to work. A tier. I don't want to say much. Next one we have up is moon breathing, used by Kokoshibo, and I will let you know right now, absolutely S tier. We have our first S tier, people, because come on now. Now in Demon Slayer, it's a little bit different. You know, you have sun breathing, and that's the origin, you know? So moon breathing actually comes from sun breathing, but you know, in mythology, usually they're equal, so I kind of like the switch up with this. I do. But I mean, hey, it was originated and created by Kokoshibo. It's just a sick breathing style. And the final incarnation of this breathing style can't even be used by a human because he fused it with his blood demon art. It's just, S tier. Ugh. Next breathing style we have up now is wind breathing, used by the Hashira Sanemi. And I'm gonna tell you right now, I cannot wait for Sanemi to get adapted and we see him work, because wind breathing is one of my favorite breathing styles. I'm putting it at A tier, right over it. Actually, I'm actually gonna put it over water breathing. I am. I'm just a fan of it, man. I think it's A tier above water breathing. I do. So I mean, as seen in the manga, it visualizes whirlwinds, etc. But again, similar to, let's say, Inosuke's. Like I said about Inosuke, I feel like you take a lot of these effects away from these breathing styles. Wind breathing, oh, it's still gonna be destructive. How he's using it, it is what it is. He's not using any fancy blades when it comes to this. I'm pretty sure he uses a standard blade. I'm pretty sure. And I think beast breathing is from wind breathing. When you look at the physical, you know, similarities, it kind of makes sense. Next up is a breathing style that actually gave me some trouble, because look, guys, we have flower breathing. I started off wanting flower breathing at C, but then I remembered, you know, vermilion eyes. Ooh, like, come on now. I can't. I don't think I can put, nah. I'm gonna put it at B. That's B tier. Vermilion eyes alone, are you kidding me? Come on now. I mean, her flower breathing style is actually utilized very well. It enhances her vision, grace, agility, and Kanao utilizes this breathing style so well in my book. Next up, we have love breathing, which is used by Mitsuri. Now look, just like I said earlier, love breathing is derived from flame breathing. My decision for this is really tough, and I'm putting her at C tier. Now this breathing style really utilizes Mitsuri's natural abilities, and even in the manga at one point, it says that her speed surpasses Tengen Uzui. Thing is, I don't think any other character could utilize it the way she does. You have to be born with that potential. You have to be born with that unnatural gift that she was born with, you know, physically. So because of that, I think she carries that breathing style more. This might be a hot take. It really might be. Let me know in the comments below. I could be wrong. I'll do an updated list with this, you know, eventually. So hey, I'll switch it up if needs to be done. But I think right now it's C tier. I think it is. I think it is. This is no hate to Mitsuri though. She cooks with that breathing style, you know? Last but not least, we have the first and the original breathing style style sun breathing, and you already know where it's going. It's going up in the very top spot where it belongs. Now look, I know some of you guys are probably wondering, like, why are you not using Tanjiro's face for the sun breathing? No. We have to use Yoriichi the GOAT, because if we're talking SS tier, we gotta bring up Yoriichi, because he's the one that created it, and that's what it has to be done. I mean, just because of that, that's why Kokushibo created moon breathing, because he could not master sun breathing. First breathing style 500 years ago, and as we all know, we have been recently seeing sun breathing used by Tanjiro, and I cannot wait to see more of that animated, because But alright, I'm gonna take one big look at this, and I'm gonna see if I need to move anything around. Let me see. I don't know why. I'm actually gonna move Rengoku. Putting Rengoku over that. There we go. Over thunder breathing, I am. Alright guys, we just ranked every single breathing style in Demon Slayer. How do your rankings look? How do my rankings look? But yeah guys, like I always say, make sure you hit that subscribe button, join the crew. We're growing every day. We love to have you. Make sure you give this video a like and let me know in the comments below what other Demon Slayer content you'd love to see, as well as other animes too, because you know I'm gonna keep the One Piece content coming too. So until next time guys, which is gonna be very, very soon, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Much love and God bless.